Good day, everyone. I've had a lot of requests for showing footage of the farrier at work, so we aim to please. Here you go. We are on a 6-week farrier schedule, which is what works for these horses. This is my farrier Scott. He is putting shoes on June, and June definitely has some special shoes. She had a mechanical founder on her front left hoof, so she gets pads that are custom built, and she gets poured in hypoxy between the sole of her hoof and the pad, and then she gets her shoes. And she only wears front shoes, but they are special. Being a farrier is a hard job. It's a lot of work, and it's a little bit dangerous, and people don't realize that. You see the tools that he's using. You see how sharp these nails are? If the horse is not well behaved and pulls away, the horse can slice his hand open or slice his leg open, which is why farriers wear chinks, to protect their legs. We expect our horses to behave, and my farrier has permission to discipline our horses if he needs to, because we realize his safety is at risk there. This is his rig. This is all the shoes, all the different pads, and that's his grinder. If he has to adjust a pad, he's got the grinders there to do that, to make sure it fits the horse appropriately. Those are some of his tools. And it's a big trailer that he had custom built, and that's the forge. The forge is where if you're hot shoeing a horse, that's where it goes. It can get up to 17 to 1800 degrees, but they can warm up the shoes at about 1100 degrees. And they do usually put the shoe, once it's hot, once they fitted it to the horse, in a bucket of water, which you'll see down there on the ground, to cool it off a little bit. But of course they don't grab it with their hands. They have to grab it with a tool to make sure they don't burn themselves. And that's the stand where the horse's feet are put when they're doing their work. There's a better view of the forge for you. And we always kid around and say, hey, are you making fajitas? Because it makes a lot of smoke. And that's something that horses have to get used to. If they're new at this, the farriers, it's a tough job for them, because the horses have to be well behaved. That was Kevin's rasp. That's what he uses to file the horse's hooves and finish them, dress them. And these are a bunch of nails that Scott is separating that go in these certain pans, because different nails go in different hooves with different shoes for different reasons. That is Scott's rasp. That's his anvil and his cart, and that is what he hammers the shoe down on, that anvil. And I've actually seen him make a shoe from scratch for me one day. He's amazing. He's a certified journeyman farrier. He's very well educated and works with the vets. This is Kevin. Kevin is his brother, and Kevin is dressing the hoof. So he's using a rasp to trim, and we talked about the hypoxy that June gets between the sole of her hoof and the pad. And that goes right in there. It is expensive, but it's what she needs. And this type of padding supports her hoof sole and all of the weight, and she's comfortable in this type of shoeing, so this is what she gets. And the pads come pre-built, but he does have to grind them down to fit the hoof. And every single horse is different. They all have different needs. This is Queen, and Queen is barefoot. And Kevin is just trimming her here and filing. She's been trimmed, she's being filed. This looks like June's back foot here, and she doesn't wear shoes on the back like we mentioned. She just wears very special shoes on the front. No shoes on the back. Some horses need 4 shoes. Some horses need 2 shoes in the front. You'll never see a horse with just back shoes. And some horses get to go barefoot. If their feet are fine, their hooves are strong, and they've got nice angles and nice conformation, that's all they need. And there's Kevin putting on the finishing touches. If you guys have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Put them in the comment section. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.